This is Jimmy Tate and Dina Naosi in Biology 2401.001, Mr. Langford, and we are going to attempt to dissect a sheep's eyeball. Basically, it's already been done, so some of the parts are gone, but I can explain where they're supposed to be. So any of you that get to do this in the future that might look at this will have a little better understanding of how it works. First of all, when you pick up the eyeball, the first thing you do when you're going to get it, there's a lot of fatty tissue all around the back. Okay, if you flip it over, you'll see a lot of fatty tissue. You're going to have to get scissors and cut all this tissue off slowly, because the last thing you want to do is cut this right here. Okay, this piece right here is the optic nerve. Okay, you have to have this on the eye to understand how everything works. Okay, once you cut all the fat off and can distinguish the optic nerve, you're going to flip the eyeball over and look at the cornea, which is right here. Okay, you're going to go down probably, an eighth to a quarter of an inch. It looks like somebody's gone down quite a bit further on this. Get scissors, poke a little hole in it, and cut around the entire eyeball, but leaving a little flap where you can open this part up and then close it back when you need to, when you want to put it back together. Okay, so once you cut that and open the eyeball up, you are basically going to have this right here. Okay, one thing that you don't see, or that you will see in a new eye, is vitreous humor, and it is going to be connected to this right here. This is the lens of the sheep's eye. Okay, vitreous humor is going to be like a jelly-like substance that is going to fill in all the back part of this. Okay, the lens is going to sit on top of the vitreous humor and then lay right in here into the ciliary processes. Okay, now with that taken out, you can look at the different features of the eye. Number one, right here, you can see where all the veins go together. They're all coming together right here. That is the optic nerve, where it enters the eye. Excuse me. Now, what you can do, if you peel back this right here, this layer of mucus is the retina. Your next layer, which is the black in the reflective material, okay, is the choroid. You can pull this back out of the way. And then your outer layer is the sclera. Okay, you fold that back down, fold the retina back down. So you've got all three layers back together. Okay, if you look at the top part of the eye, excuse me, down through here, you'll see the cornea, which is the hard plastic-like part on the outside. If you lift this up, this is the iris. This is where the lens lays in to focus. Okay, just like that. And if you look at a drawing of the eye, you can see where the color starts, and it's right here along this little line, which is the ora serrata. So when you take the lens out, down in this anterior segment of the eye, you're going to have aqueous humor, which is another jelly-like or water-like substance that just keeps the inside lubricated. So going from the outside in, you see the cornea. Then you're going to have the iris and the pupil. The pupil is the opening. You're going to put the lens in. Behind the lens, you're going to have the vitreous humor that's going to fill in the entire compartment of the eyeball, and then just close it right back up. Once you're done with that, you've got an intact eyeball again. That's pretty much it. Just to finish up a few things with the eyeball real quick, I just want to show a few of the muscles of it that help with movement. On the top of this is going to be the superior rectus muscle. On the inside is going to be the medial rectus. Other side, lateral rectus, and inferior rectus down here on the very bottom. The one thing that helps to get the eye to turn is going to be the superior oblique, which is this right here. This is a superior oblique tendon, which attaches to the superior oblique muscle, which runs through almost like a little stirrup kind of. It comes through here, and this tendon is called the trochlear. It comes through here, then goes back. That way, when it's pulled, it's going to pull the eyeball this way to make it rotate. So that's just basically the main movements and the main muscles of the eyeball.